convincing myself there could be something more. I said, you go home, get on the phone, and tell your girlfriends about me. I'll go home, sleep on my own, and dream of a girl named Lonnie. I couldn't hold a candle to you, but you were glowing in the dark. I was nervous just standing with you. You were glowing in the dark. Yeah! You made a wish at 11:11. I had your hips at 12:34. There was a kiss just waiting to happen. A cab was calling outside the door. I knew from the beginning. It was you from the beginning. And you weren't even trying. Your dirty blonde hair had me going wild. You were a little bit shy then. There's no denying something so true. You made a wish at 11:11. I had your hips at 12:34. There was a kiss just waiting to happen. A cab was calling outside the door. I knew from the beginning. It was you from the beginning. Yeah.
There's a spot in my driveway where you can park your car. I know a place off the highway where there's a sky full of stars. It ain't far. Got a bottle of red wine, just waiting for the right night, the right girl, the right time. Sounds good, don't it? Well, it's got your name on it, if you want it. Every day I got left, every dollar in my pocket, that shotgun side of my F-150. Girl, you know I want you in it, every minute. Got a front porch seat for you, girl, if you can swing it. My start, my end, my heart in my hand. You can have it right now if you want it. It's got your name on it. Got a little space on the right side of this king-size bed, and there's 3 little words I ain't never said yet. I spell it out in a tattoo on my arm just for you, right there in plain view, so the whole world knows it.
Here at Mainway Arena on our multi-day exhibition weekend, it's the Leaside Wildcats taking on the Mississauga Hurricanes. Face-off taken by McCarthy up the near wall and carried into the offensive zone. Slapped across the ice to the far side and cleared out to center by Leaside. That's Olivia Fantino. Send it across for Emma McCarthy. Return to Fantino. And up the far side now to Bodine. Bodine slams on the brakes. Fanned on her pass. She takes a couple of hacks and good keep of the line by Lynch, and her shot's off a body and goes right back to the blue line where Crows takes a shot on. That's stopped by Alexia Stratos. Long shot. That one's blocked, but the rebound is there. And the save is made. Face-off one by the Leaside Wildcats. Goes over to the far side. It's gobbled up by Leaside. Carried it out through center by Tessier. Caitlin Teixeira. I'll get that one eventually. Lynch. Round to the far side. Sent up through the middle by Ashley Delahaye and intercepted by the Wildcats. It's blocked away by Gabrielle St. Jacques and carried out to center again. Just onside for Ashley Delahaye, into the middle for Filauca, and she couldn't pull the trigger. Emma Filauca forces the turnover though off the stick of the goaltender and comes to Filauca. The hash marks. LaMarche walking right into the slot, just fired it wide. Hicks trying to cut it out in front. Oh, what a stop. Two kick saves by St. Jacques. Of course, that would be Stratos. St. Jacques wearing blue. Tipped out to center. Sent ahead again by Leaside. Right into the middle. So for Mahoney, and Brown got a shot. And it's stopped by St. Jacques. Face-off one cleanly by Mississauga. Sent out through center. Carried ahead by Olivier. Just onside. Banked in deep by Olivier for Fantino. She sends it to the line. McCarthy tries a wrist shot. That's off a stick and wide. Off the boards, but not out. Annika Bauma tried to clear the line. Taken around back of the net by Stephanie Frogert. Sent in front for Fantino. Couldn't get the shot away. Hennigan pinching in on Brown. Dean slapped it back in. Cleared all the way down the ice. No icing, as both teams were going for a change. And Fantino's giving it away, but she got it right back just for a moment. Bouncing around in the high slot. It's Lauren Ford who tried a shot, but the puck was rolling on her, so she didn't get good contact. Olivier fired that in deep. And Elizabeth Peddle turns away from pressure. Big battle for the puck now. Good forecheck by Taylor Delahaye. She's got the puck now. Delahaye pinned up against the boards. Teixeira trying to come out with the puck over to the far side. Left it for Lynch. Lynch in deep. Up for Taylor Delahaye. Off a body and into the glass on the back wall. Ashley Delahaye and Taylor battling for the puck. Rung off the glass and bounced over the stick of Lynch and out to center. Teixeira right back ahead for Delahaye. And it's skated ahead now off the glass and in deep by Megan Bergmanis. Kroos reversed it to Lynch. And Lynch Sidestepping some pressure, creating some space for herself. Found a pass ahead for Olivier. Her shot was wide of the net. Pass broken up by Delves just for a second, though. It's carried in by Georgina Lambrino. Stripped of the puck by Hicks. And it's carried over the blue line and in by LaMarche. LaMarche still with it. Bounces it in front. Fulalka with a shot, and the rebound is taken into the corner by Hicks. Fulalka, back of the net. And, it was a big hit behind the net. Out in front, another stop by Stratos. That left leg of Stratos has seen a few great saves already in this first period. Just under 6 to go. Loose in the slot, rolling puck. Gobbled up and sent out to center by Fredrickson. Skating ahead is Brown with a sharp angle shot off the blocker and over top of the net. Centering pass again, St. Jacques stopped that. Shot kicked out by LeBerge. And it's Fantino off the far side for LaMarche. This is Frogert. Her first shot was blocked. She tried a second one, fanned on it, and knocked the stick out of the hands of Fantino. LeBerge. LaMarche. Return to LeBerge. Slashed at out to center. LaMarche. And this is Delves taking the advice of her goalie and, in fact, wheeling with it. Trying to go all the way to the net. Centered it out in front for Olivier, and it was just behind her. Long shot into the glove of Stratos. Face off to the left of the netminder. Quick face-off win. Teixeira tried a shot as she fell. That was stopped by Stratos. Teixeira kept the puck in with the help of Hennigan. And it's back to Hennigan at the far point. Teixeira muscles the puck into the slot, and she fired that one into the glove of Stratos. Mississauga with some extended offensive zone time here. Good strip of the puck on the far side wall. And this is Lambrino. Can't come out with the puck. Panko, backhander. Another big stop by Stratos. In neutral ice, Ashley Delahaye steps around her sister and dumps it in deep. Jane Panko, the near side for Hutter. Had that stolen away from her by LaMarche, and Taylor Delahaye comes to the puck. Delahaye fanned on her shot, still with the puck in the far corner. Delahaye trying to backhand it out in front, puck bouncing. Fulauka comes to it. Her stick knocked away from it by Panko. And it's backhanded to the near side off the stick of Fredrickson. And Lambrino can't get it out. Centering pass. One-time shot from Hicks. It's off the heel of her stick. Crows tip, scores! Kaylin LaMarche able to redirect that point shot past Stratos, who has been solid to start this game. You can just feel like that's the only way you're going to score on Stratos is a redirection like that. And it's 1-0 Mississauga. Leaside trying to turn momentum, but the puck is given up at the blue line, and Dean is worked over into the corner by Frogert. It comes to the line for LeBerge. Spins away from Gaudette, trying to make something happen. She's still got it, throws it on net. It goes just wide. Dean out in front, right through the slot. Fantino tries to get to the puck. Gaudette got there first and cleared it out to center. LeBerge twisting and turning away from pressure. Dean almost offside. LeBerge in. Good shot and an easy save, though, for Stratos. She was did not have her sight impeded on that play, as it's an icing call against Leaside. Face-off won by Mississauga. Quick shot right on is stopped again by Stratos. Shots piling up here for the Mississauga Hurricanes. It's cleared out and down the ice. Not enough for icing this time, though. Hennigan being tracked by Bergmanis. And Hennigan with some speed, trying to chip it past the D. And Hennigan and Peddle came together. McCarthy held the line. Takes it down the half wall, sends it out in front. Quick shot. Sails just wide of the near side. Ashley Delahaye. McCarthy at the blue line. Tried to get it in front, and that was cut off. Lead pass off the back skate of Ford. And Mississauga's right back on the attack. Lynch trying to step around Peddle. Given away. Lambrino can't clear the zone. Teixeira made sure to get it back in deep. Willow Poppleton up the near side and out. Kroos dropped it for Lynch. Puck rolling on her, so she turns away to settle it down. She gets a hard pass away. Dragged ahead, and there's some confusion with the lines person, as it might have been offside, but was waved off. LaMarche back behind the net. Trying to cut out in front, looking for an option. She spins and fires, and that's off the right pad of Stratos. As that does it for the first period. One nothing the score in favor of the Mississauga Hurricanes. And Alexia Stratos standing tall in net for the Leaside Wildcats once again. We'll see how the second period unfolds in a moment.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, riding my
Welcome back for the second period. And the referee telling Gaudette to fix something off the face-off. Not too sure what that was about. But we play on. Leaside of the offensive line. Breaks in with Brown, and it's stripped away from her by Hicks. And sent out to center. LaMarche knocks it down. Skates it in over the blue line. Gave it off to Hicks. Return to LaMarche off the post. Comes back out to center. Hicks. Right back on the attack for the Mississauga Hurricanes. LaMarche in deep. The Hurricanes are changing defenders. LaMarche walks right out in front. She scores! Well, you give a player like Kaylin LaMarche all that time and space for her to walk the circle and come right out into the slot. She's gonna score. That's her second of the game. And it's 2-0 for the Mississauga Hurricanes. Centering pass, cut off by Olivier. Sent ahead. Here goes Dean down the left wing. Trying to wrap it around. Ambushed by multiple Wildcats. And they managed to get the puck up the far boards. Backhanded out to center by Bergmanis. And Knuff almost had a rush going. Is broken up. Backhanded it off the boards and down the ice. Kroos skating right through neutral ice. There's 3 Mississauga Hurricanes, and that pass is off a skate and over to the far side. Comes right to Delahaye, though. She makes a move, tried to tuck it through the legs of Stratos. But Stratos read it well. Lambrino now with an opportunity, tried to get it in front. Scramble in the slot. Olette was looking for it as well. Back the other way is Taylor Delahaye. Dropped it for Ashley Delahaye, and she fired that wide to the far side. Lambrino tried to slam on the brakes, maybe a little too hard to reverse the puck. Teixeira walks out in front with a wraparound attempt, and a hand pass is called by the referee. Face off outside the Leaside blue line. Puck remains there for now. Poked ahead by Taylor Delahaye. She's got Teixeira in front. She wired that one just wide. Held in at the line by Delves. Delahaye dropped it for her sister Ashley. She's tied up. Pumped off the puck by Mahoney. In the near corner. Teixeira to Taylor Delahaye. And Teixeira had her stick lifted, but LaBerge gets back in support. Delves turning away from Brown. Gave it off to LaBerge. And LaBerge carrying it out over the blue line. And gave it off to Hicks. As Mississauga makes a change, Hicks goes for a lap around back of the net. Knocked it down, but it's taken away by Ford and out to center. Lauren Ford. Puck stolen away right back by Hicks. Tipped ahead for LaMarche now. LaMarche to the near side, and Hicks couldn't get her stick on it. It was intercepted by the Wildcats. Wow. Mississauga going to be offside, so they have to touch up. And a errant pass ahead by the Wildcats is carried right back in now. Comes to LaMarche right in front. She scores! That's a hat trick for Kaylin LaMarche. She makes no mistake. Lots of space again. Just finds a gift of a loose puck in the high slot. And it's 3-0 Mississauga. Up the far side. Chipped ahead by Hennigan. Carried in by Dean. Just knifed away from her. And by Poppleton. But Mississauga has it again. Comes to the near point. Held in by Lynch. Into the middle, poked at by Fantino. She's got it again. Tried a centering pass off a leg. And Crows decides to retreat out of the zone to reset. Lynch, the far side for Olivier. Pass fanned on by Fantino. And Lambrino able to regain control of the puck, and she lost it again, though. This is Olivier skating through neutral ice. Right through and in. She had the puck poked away from her. Elizabeth Peddle. And Poppleton lost it in her feet, and Dean came around and fired the puck off the pad of Stratos. Almost loose in the slot. Comes to Lynch at the near point. She sent it cross ice in deep. Olivier is bumped off the puck. And the Wildcats trying to get something going here. It was in and out of the glove of Brown, and right back on the attack are the Hurricanes, and Ashley Delahaye swept that out in front for her sister, but she lost it in her feet. And it's taken away by Mahoney. Katie Mahoney skates it through center. Rising shot over top of the net, bounced back out in front, but Gaudette wasn't there in time. Mahoney trying to keep the play alive at the blue line. Kicks it to herself, gets it back in deep. Delves, regains control of the puck for Mississauga. Tessier. And off the pass from Teixeira, Ashley Delahaye had it get tipped into the Mississauga bench. Off the draw, control by Mississauga. Carried ahead and in deep by McCarthy. It's shoveled back up the wall. McCarthy coming back to her far point to recover. Here's LaMarche again. Spinning away from pressure. LaMarche maybe looking for another one. Tries a shot right into the body of Knuff and cleared out to center. Slapped hard into the bench. Came right up on the linesperson, but didn't catch her, thankfully. And the near hash marks. This is Hennigan trying to keep the play alive. Coming out to center now. This is Bergmanis with a 2-on-1. Bergmanis couldn't backhand it in front for Ford, but Ford sent it out into the slot. There were no Wildcats trailing, but now a giveaway. Lambrino had Ford in front, but decided to shoot it anyways. and it was stopped by St. Jacques. So face off to the left of St. Jacques. Round back of the net to the near side. This is Olette on the puck. It's taken away from her. Skated out to center by Lynch and over the blue line. Lynch tries a shot. That was deflected just wide off Poppleton. In neutral ice. Dean found it. Skates it right in. Dean off the body of Poppleton again. That's 2 blocks for Poppleton, but right out in front was Olivier. And Stratos again making the stop. Face off to the right of Stratos. 6:28 left in this second period. And Lynch now in neutral ice. Banked it off the boards all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Panko from behind her own net ahead for Gaudette, out of her reach. And Delves tried a nice little move to keep the play alive, but it's poked out to center by Panko. LeBerge on the puck. Over to the far side for Fantino. Almost broken up. And regaining control of it is Delves, who skates it herself into the corner. Delves tried a centering pass. That was blocked. Scooped up by Fredrickson and fired off a stick and out of play. Off the draw, Leaside retreating into their own end. Pass picked off by Teixeira with a wrist shot. The rebound is there, and Taylor Delahaye was stopped by Stratos. The near hash marks comes right through the middle of the 2 Mississauga defenders, and they must retreat. McCarthy. Pass behind her offensive players and almost taken away for an opportunity by Leaside. Goes all the way down the ice. This is Hennigan. Stripped of the puck by Bergmanis. Into the high slot for Lambrino. Comes to Bauma though. Fired that wide. Almost bounced back out in front. This is Hutter. Behind the net again. Lambrino. And it's poked away from her. Near side wall. Held in by Petal just for a moment as it's taken ahead by Hennigan. Tried to shovel a little backhand pass to Teixeira and Brack the other way. It's just out of the reach of Lambrino for an icing call against Leaside. Face-off won by Leaside. Stolen away by Mississauga, though. Big battle for it on the near wall. Taken away by Fulauka. And one-touch pass ahead for Hicks now. Hicks tried to feather it through the legs of a Petal. Couldn't quite do it, though. I have another opportunity. This is LaMarche. Drops it for Fulauka. Couldn't quite drag it through. Gaudette and Lambrino with a 2-on-1 and a good stick by Kroos to break that play up. That's poked at ahead by Fulauka. Hicks can't come up with the puck. Gaudette clears it out to center. Kroos across for Lynch, and she dumps it in. Stratos stopped it behind her own net for Panko. Taken away by Mississauga, stolen right back. Pass was behind Gaudette, though. And Mississauga with control once again. Tipped ahead by Bergmanis. Held into the line by Delves. She walks right in and fired it just wide. LaBerge with a shot. It was a weak one because she was knocked off balance, and it's sent right through the crease by McCarthy. Dean trying to get it ahead for Olivier, and Fantino with another shot and another stop by Stratos. LaBerge at the line. Extended pressure here for the Hurricanes, and Fantino couldn't quite maintain the rolling puck. Bergmanis pass off a skate, and turning back is Fantino with a pass ahead for Dean. She couldn't quite handle. LaBerge bounced it ahead for Taylor Delahaye. Stolen away by Frogert. And that pass is intercepted by LaBerge. So they'll try again. Mississauga banked off the boards and in. Bauma sticked it in deep. Out of her own zone. And it's stolen away by Mississauga again. This is Ashley Delahaye. Couldn't quite hold it in. At the blue line was Hennigan. So Mississauga retreats again. Lots of neutral ice time on this long whistle. Lambrino. We got a penalty coming as Hennigan was upended by Lambrino. And a tripping call has been made. So with 1:15 left in the second period, Leaside now has a penalty to kill. And they started off right, winning the faceoff, but they don't get it out. Lynch on the near side. In deep for Fulauka. Fulauka's pass is tipped, but still got to LaMarche. LaMarche being worked over by Panko. And a long shot deflected from Kroos. Stopped by Stratos. Lynch. Fulauka trying to feed in front for LaMarche again. Just through the crease. Kroos with a long shot. The rebound knocked away by LaMarche into the near corner. Flipped out and down the ice by Leaside. 25 seconds to go in the period. And LaMarche absolutely runs over Mahoney. No call made on the play, and Mahoney slow to get up to the bench. Fulauka backhanded that one just wide of the net. LaMarche with a sharp angle shot sails right through the slot. Kroos shot is blocked. And that does it for the second period here at Mainway Arena in the final game of our weekend. $3-0 is the score for the Mississauga Hurricanes over the Leaside Wildcats. And they'll have a 45-second power play when we return in a few moments. One more period left of our weekend extravaganza here at Mainway. Mississauga with a 3-0 lead over the Leaside Wildcats. And a 45-second power play to start the third. Face-off slapped into the Mississauga zone. And they have to set up. And here goes McCarthy now. Lost the puck in the feet of the referee. And so Hennigan has to try again. That pass is behind Fantino, but she's able to poke it ahead to Dean, who carries it over the blue line and in. Dean, centering pass for Olivier, was off the heel of her stick and goes wide. Panko. Pass intercepted by Dean. And sent to the line, taken away by Lambrino, who's back on the ice. Just on side, hard shot from Lambrino is blocked. And it goes all the way through neutral ice. Dean trying to steal the puck away from Petal. And she knocked it right to the netminder Stratos. And she stops play. Delves held the line. Delves still battling for the puck. She's got it. Leaves it for LeBaird. She kicks it to herself. Tries a shot through a bit of a screen. It went just wide of the far side. Kicked in by Delves, only for a moment though. Lambrino back out and over the blue line. Lambrino with a toe drag. Couldn't get through, but the follow-up of Olette is stopped by St. Jacques. Puck taken away by Olette and stolen right back. Fighting for it is Ashley Delahaye. Here's Teixeira and a 2-on-1 for the Hurricanes. Teixeira scores! What a lethal snapshot by Caitlin Teixeira. And it's 4-0 for Mississauga. Face-off won by Leaside, fired in deep. The Wildcats trying to come up with some sort of offense here earlier in the third. One too many stick handles for Ashley Delahaye, and it's knocked out to center. Carried over the blue line by Bergmanis. Backhanded in front. Ford was there. The rebound is backhanded on. Kicked out by St. Jacques as Knuff tried to backhand shot. Lynch trying to clear it out. Here she is. Had it stolen away by Poppleton. Teixeira helped it with Taylor Delahaye as well down into the Leaside zone. Petal spinning away from pressure. Poppleton gave it away, and Hennigan has a couple of shots at it. Both of them go just wide. And LaMarche was in front trying to find the puck. Hicks, the two 88s battling. Gaudette bullying her behind the net. Poked ahead. Carried out now by LaMarche. Saucer pass for Fulauka. Fulauka trying a little head fake there to get Frogert off her. Goes through the slot. Taken away by Mahoney. Fired out to center, McCarthy. Twisting and turning away from Brown. Fired over to the far side, Fulauka. Backhands it into the middle, and LaMarche with a rolling shot. Patted away by Stratos. Lambrino. Give and go with Olette. And that shot off a stick and off the glass over to the near side. Delves had the puck poked away from her. Olette behind Hutter with that pass. And LeBerge left the puck for Fantino. Sent it up to Dean. And Hutter trying to keep this play alive for Leaside. Fantino now banked it off the boards for LaMarche. And LaMarche, Fantino in the middle. She scores! Beautiful give and go in front of the net. LaMarche and Fantino. And Fantino makes it a 5-0 game. And it's a timeout called by Leaside. Face-off controlled by Leaside in their own zone. Dean trying to muscle the puck away. And it's carried out to center now by Ford. Ford had the puck poked off her stick. And Dean skates it out through center now. 3-on-2 again for Mississauga. Fantino came to the puck. Dean returned to Fantino, trying to settle it in the high slot. Hennigan lanced away from her. Fantino tried a backhand shot, and it sent the stick of Bergmanis flying as Dean falls, or Olivier, excuse me. McCarthy carries the puck in over the blue line. Trying to come round behind the net, and she lost control of it a little bit. And the shot from Hennigan is blocked, and Bergmanis. Oh, and she lost the foot race with Teixeira trying to go on the breakaway as Teixeira backhands it in deep. Brown. Puck rolling on everyone in neutral ice. Gloved at by Olivier, or Delves. And Delves circling back. Picking up speed through neutral ice. Puck picked off. And Bauma sent it ahead for Lambrino. On this near side, Lambrino can't get by LeBerge. LeBerge up for Teixeira. She couldn't quite get it. Shot from Bauma. It was a weak one, but I think St. Jacques was screened, so she reacted late to it, but still made the save. Pass out of the zone. Panko across to her D partner. Cleared out and down the ice, and Lambrino was upended. Olette trying to come up with the puck. It's taken away again by Hicks. And pass stolen away by LaMarche with a long shot. Blockered away by Stratos. Hutter chips it past Kroos. Kroos ended up getting there. Kroos left it for Lynch. Sends it over to the near side for Fulauka. Rolling puck on Bergmanis. She couldn't find it. Hutter now with Hicks. Over to the far side for Fulauka. Banked ahead. That's going to be offside, though. So Mississauga retreating back over the blue line. Ford off the bench. Over to the far side for Knuff. The two 19s battle it out. Knuff now still with the puck behind the net. Knocked away by McCarthy into the near corner. And a Wildcat fell as they were trying to go to the puck. Shot by Bergmanis into the glove of St. Jacques. And a delayed whistle. So we have 6:52 left in this third period. Cleared out to center by Mississauga. Hennigan just directing that to the Leaside blue line. It's flipped back in by the Wildcats and scooped right back up. Sent ahead for Olivier. Another 2-on-1 for the Hurricanes as Olivier whistled that one wide to the far side. Right back the other way is Mahoney. She's got one with her. Rolled over her stick, though, and Brown couldn't find the loose puck. Looks like Mahoney's stick broke. Dean trying to split the D. She's knocked over as she headed to the net. And a penalty is coming to Leaside. The call is tripping, apparently. So another power play opportunity for Mississauga. So that's whistled over top of the net. A half wall. Delahaye trying to muscle it to the front of the net. This is Taylor at the line. LeBerge backpedaling over the blue line. One-timer from Delves is chill. She didn't get all of it. Puck loose in the slot, though. Somebody trying to find it. Two chances. It squeaks through. They score. And Leaside arguing the case as to why, because the net came off. So arguing their case for a no-goal call, but it looks like the goal will stand. It's a power play goal for the Mississauga Hurricanes, and it's a big deficit now, 6-0. Long lead pass ahead. Pass intercepted now. Skated in by Hicks, backhander. Stopped by Stratos. LaMarche centering pass for Hicks. Couldn't get the shot away. The puck is loose, but the whistle is blown. .507 left. Leaside, I believe, still looking for their first win of the weekend. And it's going to be a bit difficult to get it in this game at this point with 5 minutes left in the period. Banked in deep. Leaside trying to get something going. At the line. This is Olette. Passed it off the skate of Fredrickson. And she just floated that one on net. And St. Jacques gloved it. the face-off. Taken away by Mississauga. Backhanded around back of the net by Hennigan. Big battle for it. That far side there, held in by Petal. And reversed by Hennigan now. Behind the net. Trying to chip it past Brown. Having a hard time doing that. Fighting for it now. Skated out by Fantino. And she sent it off a skate and right back for Leaside. But stolen away again by Hennigan. And a lead pass for Mahoney. She carries it in. She's ambushed. The rebound comes out off the long shot. St. Jacques a little slow to get up on the play. Keep an eye on that as Olivier gives chase into the offensive zone. Puck bounces past LaMarche, but Fantino comes to it. And it's slashed out to center. This is Knuff trying to beat out Delves to the puck, and Delves got there first. Knuff held it in for the Wildcats. Bergmanis in deep for Ford, trying to dig it out. 3 Hurricanes were there. And it's tipped ahead now by Teixeira, taken right back by Bauma, and sent in deep. LeBerge almost gave the puck away. She spins away from Ford. Send it up the boards, and out to center with LaMarche now. Into the middle for Taylor Delahaye. Teixeira comes to the puck. That far side, sharp angle backhander. Trying to wrap around, and a shot is blocked from Delahaye. Lambrino standing in front of that one. Leaside trying to muscle it out of their own zone. It's held in by Mississauga. Lambrino, inner corner, skating out. Poked away from her by Taylor Delahaye. So they regroup. That's a dangerous pass by Leaside. Hutter trying to recover it. She can't do it. And it's turned back by LaMarche. 3 Hurricanes are on the offensive again. And LaMarche trying a nifty move. Couldn't drag it around Panko. LaMarche again. And Panko defends her once more. Hennigan. Near hash marks. Fredrickson. Puck stripped from her. LaMarche can't find it in her feet. She's knocked into. And it goes to the far wall where it's off the referee. And held in by Fulauka. Referees stood on the puck. He has to skate away. LaMarche finds it again in the corner. Bounces around back of the net off a stick. And Panko carries it out with Mahoney now. Over the blue line and in. Long wrist shot. Gloved easily by St. Jacques. 1:15 left in this one. And that will wrap up our exhibition weekend. Tie up off the draw. Goes to Mississauga. Stop up with the puck on McCarthy. She reversed it back up the far wall. It bounced over the stick of Ashley Delahaye, and it's right back in deep for Leaside. McCarthy again. Ashley Delahaye chipped off the boards ahead by Hicks. Into the middle for Fulauka. She tries a quick snapshot. That's kicked out by Stratos. And Leaside trying to get something going again. Said that a few times now. They're just unable to really have any extended offensive zone time. Mississauga preventing them from getting over the blue line, really, for most of this third period. Sent to the line and out off the stick of Delves. Delves stripped of the puck, and it's dumped in by Ouellette. LeBerge comes to it as the period comes to an end, and the game comes to an end. It's a 6-0 victory for the Mississauga Hurricanes, as that concludes our entire exhibition weekend. Like I said, a 6-0 victory for the Mississauga Hurricanes over the Leaside Wildcats. The Leaside goes undefeated in the weekend. Mississauga improving to 2-1-1. As we say goodbye, my name's Jared Bapty. I've had a fantastic time calling all these games for you, as well as running the music for all the crew here. We'd like to thank everyone, and especially our sponsors of the entire weekend and this stream, Arbel Shield, BDO, Howie's Hockey Tape, Custom Leather Canada, Dermetics Cosmetic Dermatology, and the Walcom family. Your generous donations made this all possible this weekend and will continue to make future streams of Burlington Barracuda games possible as we approach what we hope is the beginning of a PWHL season soon. Thanks again, everyone. For myself, Jared Bapty, and all the crew, thanks for tuning in all weekend, and we'll see you next time.